Gedean bisa saga daripada Lito perlu publish termati. Kan bisa masuk.
Gedean Nexon.
Yang gini aja nanti tiba-tiba masuk. Enggak, tiba-tiba Yostar masuk ke situ. Lito turun,
Yostar itu Yostar nggak punya cabang Indo, jangan dibahas.
Loh gini,
dia nggak punya ya.
Ojo ngomong gitu Dise. Bisa karena ada kemungkinan itu masuk, ada kemungkinan kerjasama.
Ada,
gitu cuma untuk saat ini tidak ada kan?
Untuk saat ini tidak ada.
Mereka masih bermasalah di daratannya sendiri.
Nah, gini
loh, masih ada peluang-peluang bagi negara-negara yang publisher di luar itu untuk istilahnya bermain di sini gitu loh.
Oke, halo semua. Kembali lagi di channel Namine saya di sini. Oke, jadi kali ini aku bakal main S Combat 7 ya. Ini game apa namanya? Let's just say apa mungkin kalau yang dulu main PS2 mungkin tahu juga sih seriesnya. Soalnya S Combat itu udah lumayan series legend sih. Dan aku mau kasih sedikit warning buat yang apa namanya mungkin yang matanya sedikit sensitif. Soalnya kan ini kan memang lumayan sensitif ya ke mata ya, jadi mungkin bisa pusing. Aku mostly juga biasa main FPS mode daripada TPS, tapi aku biasa kalau ini aku bakal coba TPS biar nggak gitu musingin. Halo Dani, welcome to the stream. Ada Jordan juga. Halo Jor, like always. Kalau streamnya ada masalah, kita bilang aja langsung. Nah, kali ini kita bakal restart story. Kenapa restart story? Karena memang, apa namanya, ini kan kemarin kan udah kanek ya, S difficulty ya. Ini difficulty paling susah sih, tapi kayak kalau sesusah-susah difficulty kayak nggak akan sesusah multiplayer sih. Aku sendiri sebenarnya belum pernah nyoba multiplayer ya. Lebih ke belum tertarik aja. Oke, kita berarti langsung aja. Oh ya, saya panggil Tuna, kan Tuna biasa suka pesawat tuh.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot.
Ini kalau kotak-kotak
When I
mungkin
close
sorry
my
banget
eyes, the sky
decodernya
in my
aku udah
dreams
coba otak-atik gak
Is
bisa.
a deep, dark blue.
Dataku juga kurang ngangkat.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA.
Flying in my DNA.
Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the ocean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
Okay.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned
Era of the
fighters are no
drone.
longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here.
Hello game
is a
kapal
bunch of
terbang
planes
bos,
from
dulu
the
minat
last
AC5.
war.
Kalau kamu
Some of them
apa
have
main
been
AC5
mothballed,
sampai
but
tamat, kamu
most of
bakal
them are
suka.
just
Ini
rusted piles of
banyak
junk
banget
waiting to be
referensinya.
scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies.
Dia ini apa namanya?
I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone.
Oh, prototype.
It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Lebih seperti
Laugh at it all you
sampah
want, kid.
terbang.
But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And
Oh,
it
dia
took
bikin
us
pesawat
another
custom.
year and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone.
Sekarang aku sendiri.
Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying,
Dimanapun
I hope
kakekku
it's
terbang,
peaceful.
semoga itu damai. Aku bakal coba artiin ya, mungkin dia ngomongnya cepat.
Then, finally,
Dan akhirnya,
I was ready to break the sound barrier.
aku siap.
All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Dia bikin pesawat custom ya. Sebenarnya aku juga story Combat 7 itu sedikit ini apa namanya Sonic Boom.
So I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something.
Oh?
A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put in my best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Ditembak jatuh dong. Charge Assault, misi pertama.
Is everyone here? Settle down.
Tapi dia pakai ini ya,
Settle
apa
down.
namanya? Di cutscene-nya.
You have
Yang
all
cewek
been
ini.
instrumental in helping to maintain peace in
Halo,
Yusha
lu
as
namanya kan
members
tulis
of the
di
International
SD Betul
Union
berarti
Peace
jago ini.
Corps.
To be honest, aku
Till today,
lumayan ya,
Earlier,
let's say that, but
our
I'm not
radar
the
site
best.
informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching.
Ini aku main pakai stick PS3 lah.
Communication systems went down
Aku
immediately after.
setting
We
kemarin
are led to conclude
dan
that they have attacked the site.
ya sudah hard difficulty lewat lah.
Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yusian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade.
Oke.
As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert.
Aku mau ngertiin kecepatan, maaf ya.
All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
Oh, di sana.
How's that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base!
UM
This is
ya.
not a drill!
BTW aku juga untuk pesawat yang ini belum lengkap sih. Like apa namanya? Masih banyak banget. Baru line-nya SU-57 yang aku unlock dan masih perlu banyak ya. Clown drone ini lawan drone. So aku baru unlock itu satu tri dan di sekitarnya masih banyak banget. Ini belum juga keambil apa namanya yang finalnya X20S ini. Tapi tuh bonus SUV-57 udah enak sih. Di bawah juga masih ada ini apa namanya yang aircraft yang belum ku unlock. Jadi gun range boleh deh. Ini sekalian habis dari yang tamat, aku sekalian mau unlock part sih. Ada 800.000 ya. Special mission fight speed, oke boleh nih. Oke, kita beli apa lagi kira-kira? Ini tri apa? Kok unlock ya? Kelok ya? Airman First Class. Oh ini buat multiplayer ya kayaknya. Halo, D7 bintang, welcome to the stream. By the way, buat kalian yang apa namanya sedikit bermasalah sama sensitif sama mata, mungkin aku kurang rekomen untuk nonton ini. Soalnya aku bakal manuverku lumayan garang karena ini apa namanya. Ini kan memang game yang perlu manuver tinggi ya istilahnya. Tapi kalau kalian merasa nyaman sih nggak apa-apa sambil nonton nggak masalah. Ini habis unlock. Tapi aku paling make ini dulu. Ini apa? Oh, F15 ya. F15. Roll mobility boleh. Pernah main SP1 tapi mentok S5 favorit. Pak, 5 itu bagus. Serius, aku juga suka. Aku suka banget. Itu juga favoritku banget dan to be honest gini. kalau kalian 5 udah tamat 5 mau main langsung ke 7 nggak masalah, soalnya dia bener-bener langsung berhubungan. Oh, special mission lo homing compatibility. Oke. Nice. Kita mulai dari misi pertama dulu. Ini beberapa ada yang pesawat DLC ya. Kayak apa namanya? Ini Morgan. Kalau kalian main Combat Zero pasti tahu sih ini. Falcon sama ASDF Raven. Raven ini unlockable di 5 juga. Tapi di sini jadi DLC. Aku waktu itu beli S4-nya ini sih itu yang deluxe ya, karena memang waktu itu diskon gede. Oke, aku mau pakai pesawat ini lah. Terminator udah unlock apa aja? Oh, high performance missile, high velocity, yaudah SU-57 ah. Part ini kita bisa ganti yang lebih ini deh. Akselerasi itu kita nggak gitu perlu ya. Kita ganti ke standard flight speed, lock on speed, special mission flight speed, lock on range, sama reload time kita pasti pakai sih. Homing. Oke, sip, kita langsung sorti aja. Halo Namine saya, halo Rene. Anyway, game-gamenya terlalu gede. Oke, aku kecilin dulu ntar. Aku kan masih apa namanya, masih eksperimen ya karena baru mulai. Sip. Nice, Ascobat. Halo Sunalfi, welcome to the stream. Oh ya, aku ini tuna dulu.
Radar sight still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We
Let's
don't got
do.
all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Oke, kita take off ya.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and lead back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
Ini aku bakal pakai third person dulu untuk sekarang, soalnya apa namanya, biar kalian semua bisa lihat pesawatnya dulu. Tapi kalau ntar aku mau apa namanya, sedikit mulai mau mode manuver, aku bakal pakai FPS lagi. Carrier itu.
Carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1. Call aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Bedanya dapnya biasa diganti Jepang sih, tapi aku suka dap Inggrisnya.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
AWACS Skykeeper.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
Okay.
They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go.
Trigger, I'm your man. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Sekali lagi kalau misalkan kalian nggak tahan sama ininya, apa namanya? Nggak tahan sama view-nya, nggak apa-apa, nggak usah nonton. Ngeri juga sama viewerku. Tapi kalau misalkan kalian udah biasa main S4 atau kayak War Thunder yang punya pesawat, harusnya nggak kenapa-napa sih.
They're way overhead.
Tinggi amat.
Our fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts ready for another attack. Point is 835.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Mage di
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Ini enak, apa namanya, 4M-nya banyak misalnya.
I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Beda, ntar aku bakal lihat kalau misalkan. Bye bye. Ini masih nggak susah sih. Cuma masih bisa awal.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. Just
Still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1 over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6
Ini
covered, sir.
S57 ini pesawat dari Rusia keluaran paling baru, seingat gue masih 2016. Aku suka bentuknya, futuristik. Dia generasi 5 kalau nggak salah. Ini, oh ada naming ya? Spesial kayak.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
Oke. Kayak emang ada ini deh, kayak spesial.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
Dia nembak lagi.
UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Box 2.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Nanti aku baca komennya, aku belum bisa. Jadi kalau misi udah rada susah baca komennya. Soalnya aku komen di HP dan HP ku lagi mati. Let's finish this quick then. Tool TU 95. Jadi kalau misalkan aku ada salah jemput atau apa, apa dari
On target 6.
Kita di lock.
Mage 2, Box 2.
Box 2.
Mage 2 has made a kill.
One remaining.
Tapi ada satu pesawat di situ. Kalau memang lagi kita hancurin itu. Iya, dia cuma muter-muter situ dong.
Split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Oh enggak, dia nggak ada memang. Tapi kita hancurin. Pabrikan loh kan? Yes, ada. Targetnya itu ada. Kupikir nemat, soalnya tadi ada yang nemat S kan. Dan to be honest langsung engage, untung bisa di dispatch cepat. Oke, hit. Aku suka grafiknya gabung. And bisa main di 60 FPS itu
Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits.
Oke,
You're in the
aku
clear.
bisa baca komen sekarang. Cepat misi ya.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones?
Apa itu?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Oh itu yang ini ya, apa namanya? Yang sisa yang nggak non-target ya? Perhati-hati, jangan terlalu ngambil resiko. Masih awal belum menantang memang. Tapi tadi ada nemat ininya, nemat S. Mereka pada terbang rendah ya, kita di 4000. Kalau di S-Combat 5 itu biasa tingginya standar itu pasti di kita di 3000 gitu. Dan mayoritas itu si battle. So far awal gak ada masalah sih. Tapi Asu terlalu OP buat awal misi. Iya, masih pada make mic, masih pada pakai full ini apa namanya? Peace bed kalau nggak salah ya namanya, aku lupa ya.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies
Iya,
were
MiG-21
from
kan
Russia.
tadi kan? Iya, masih pakai
Internet.
peace bed ya.
Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Ya ada itu Pyro 1000 MiG-21 ya masih pakai his bed dong. Oh, ini unlockable skin ya? One more new emblem, one more new nickname. Oke, kita next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation.
Perang sama
As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown.
President
Our
Harling.
sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The executive office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Erusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel 2. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Ini kita Osea ya.
The
Masih
world
Osea.
was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from two continents, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Erusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers.
Disembunyi di kontainer
No one
dong
thought they were
drone-nya.
capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
Oh, dia selamat.
I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa consent to leave of the Kingdom of Erusia.
Ditangkap dong.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed
Sit
into a
down.
cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too.
Pesawat customnya juga di-load
We
dong.
headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Aruja, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats. And the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a
Sumpah loh,
prison.
animasinya itu loh.
This place
Aku
looked
suka
like a
banget.
full-on base. But half the
Halo
tanker trucks were
di
just
welcome to the
big
stream.
balloons,
Pengen main dari
and the
dulu
runways
belum
weren't even
keturunan.
paved, just
Biarin
planted
lihat
on the
aja di
dirt.
sini.
The
Hai,
whole
Bapak.
place was just one big fat lie.
Tulisannya ini apa namanya?
The only
Airbase padahal
reason I
penjara.
was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit?
Disuruh bikin pesawat dong.
So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
Charge the enemy. Beliin mahal, huwe. Bayar model pakai S combat ya. Ntar. Tunggu yang itu jadi dulu.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally,
Erusia
a
ke kanan ya.
multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military.
Oke.
After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns.
Space elevator.
Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any
Any
interference with the Allied
Okay.
ground troops.
Ground battle ya ini.
The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them.
Oke.
They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Oh, air to ground juga ya. Oke. Simpel sih, dia cuma lurus doang. Tapi kalau ada air juga kita bisa hajar. Ntar, aku coba unlock ini deh, apa namanya? Beli apa ya kira-kira ya? Harganya mahal ya. Dia ada guided penetration bomb. Terus ada pulse laser, ini 100.000. Jadi kita nabung dulu. Oke, kita nabung dulu aja deh buat beli ini. Tapi kalau untuk apa namanya? Bomber ada roket dong. Aku belum pernah ya pakai ya. Starfighter, Super Tomcat juga punya. Guided penetration. SASM, Short Range Area Suppression Air to Air Missile. Panjang. F-15 4AM. Ini Fishbed Fulcrum. Yang kita punya aja bukan SU-30 biasa, SU-30 M2, ini yang varian import. Oh, bisa ganti skin. Aku baru tahu, tinggal tekan kanan buat ganti skin. What the hell? Oh my god, kalau tahu gitu aku ganti skin. Kesel ya. Baru tahu bisa ganti skin tuh telat tamat 1 kali. Oke. Dia ada berapa skin sih Morgan? Oke, skin 4, skin 5, skin 6, skin 7. Seingatku yang mana yang punya skin merah ya? Ini nih, Falcon. Falcon itu punya Warcry Moment. Raven, skinnya apa aja sih? Banyak ya skinnya. Tadi itu kita ini deh apa? Fishbed dapat skin baru katanya tadi. Merah putih ya, skinnya bagus. Kita Indonesia pernah punya nggak ya apa namanya? Variannya Fishbed, aku nggak tahu ya. Apa bedanya? Bukan skin ini, skin 1, skin 2, skin 3 ya kalau nggak salah yang iya bener, ini yang skinnya DS Combat Zero kalau nggak salah nih. Aku sedikit lupa sih. Ya ini yang Cerberus Squad. Dah dulu lah bang, Sijalku ngajak ke live. Oke, gak apa-apa. See you later. Thank you banget udah datang, gak apa-apa kok. Ini karena apa namanya? Aku pakai Vibe Let's go. Sorry lah udah lama sorti aku lihat skin karena baru tahu. Kita lihat charge at the enemy. Misi kedua.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Kalau radar vehicle mah deket.
Ground target destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Box 2.
Yeah, radar vehicle destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Pernah harusnya.
Get the fighters out there! Take the radar vehicle!
Aku mau coba. Ya aku ngeri ketabrak ini lah, apa namanya, ketabrak tiang listrik. Gak lucu banget kalau time to do war crime. Naik dikit. Meleksut. Oke, kita balik ke ini. Start manuver.
Target destroyed. 3 to go.
Ini rada terlalu sih bangun pesawatnya buat awal-awal ini. Manuver kegedean. Tapi kalau SD Gold aku nggak tahu juga sih ya. Ntar apakah ada update-an ini atau efeknya bagus sih kalau buat apa. Oh, ya. Ada SAM ya? MG juga enak itu.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission.
Aku seneng lihat bomnya itu gede banget.
Crush as many as you can.
Aku yakin itu hidrogen itu. Hidrogen bomb. And to be honest, it's a war crime to use hydrogen bomb, I think. That's why I keep saying this is a war crime. But I keep using it, I don't care. This is not a real war. This is just a game. Rada ironis gak sih apa namanya? I should be a lawyer, but I do a war crime. Not that easy, sayang. Sini tuh mas distraction itu gak bisa. Ini terbang lagi. I won't let you.
Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Sip.
Reading over clear ground.
Terus biar lagi ya.
Three, you have to bail out now.
Solo 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Yeah, worried about staying alive while
5 targets
masalahnya kalau ada korban sipil itu bisa masukkan juga.
All transports have been destroyed, but carrying.
4 targets remaining.
Behind you, enemy on your tail.
All right, this base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining.
Oh, kejauhan.
On the target's tail.
Break, missile incoming.
Tidak.
Enemy's gonna look.
You won't kill me. Never.
Page 2, walking.
Ya pakai face bet sih. Aku bisa counter manuver. Yeah, this is like a bit of cheating. Okay, Cloud. Oh, enggak ding, enggak. Aku sedikit underestimate. Itu tahu. Oh. Nope. Ops, kecepatan aku nembaknya. Ada cutscene. Oh, drone kah? Aku harusnya ini ya, pakai Morgan ya.
Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Oh, itu Jester. Ini apa namanya? Yang skin. Sip. Aku unlock skinnya dulu. M29. Dia low ya. Low. Skinnya itu dong. Kuning. Lihat gak kalian? Bye bye. Oke. Buat skin dapet kita. Aku belum unlock sama sekali karena aku baru tahu juga. Biasanya juga di S45 ada unlockable kayak gitu sih kan.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You said the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Get over it.
I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
What? Seingatku Falcon bisa manuver Cobra sih. Oke. Kayaknya aku harus pakai FPS dulu. FPS guys. or that thing, I guess, karena dia drone. Ini, wih, ini kita putar dulu. Ini sorry ya kalau buat viewer yang rada pusing. Sorry.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Try to read their movements. Lockdown bandit.
Ya, rada
Not
ini
by
sih
a dinner for
terlalu
anyone who
pasif.
takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good.
Ya, aku balik ke TPS lagi.
Just 2 more.
Di dalam cloud. Dia kalau di cloud itu ada mekanik baru ya, jadi makanya lebih susah di cloud. Kalau dalam cloud ada penalti.
I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
So, drones don't feel a G-force,
Dan
huh?
ada penalti juga ke speed karena literally ketemu ice tapi itu jadi based on ini ya kan mekanik. Memang kalau di udara itu pesawatnya bisa kebekuk gitu karena masuk awan. Oke, kita telepon. Tenang ya.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Ini ya ganggu efek ini.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone.
Okay.
Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
Ngerem terus wajar stall.
Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian
Mas,
casualties.
masalahnya kan di Combat 7 kamu ada postar maneuver.
No point arguing. That's how war is these
Soalnya
days.
gini, kamu belok makin cepet kalau kamu di deket banget point stalling itu.
The guys in charge take care of the
Kadang
rest.
menang speed gak bagus. Ini pesawat Indonesia bang, bukan. ini pesawat lebih ke mistis sih. Tapi kalau Indonesia sendiri itu seingatku dia ada Su-27. Aku kayak gak ada Su-27 ya. Aku Indonesia itu aku pernah lihat itu dia punya Su-27. MiG juga punya, tapi itu tahun berapa MiG? Perang Vietnam kali ya, tahun 60. Era Orde Baru banget itu pesawat.
Air superiority by destroying their radar.
Terus kita juga ada
First barrier keeping
F-15.
us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Tapi F-15 sudah ada yang F-15EX sih. Dia juga apa namanya ada apa ya ini ya, pesawat apa ya, ini pesawat Amerika sih, aku sambil searching juga soalnya. F-16 kok F-15? Ntar aku coba pakai F-15. F-16
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea.
Aku ingat dulu pernah naik pesawat lihat apa namanya
The ships moored
pesawat
around
ini
the
juga.
space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti.
Oke,
The
carrier.
aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely.
Kestrel sama ini ya,
However,
apa namanya?
it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the
Vulture
International
empty.
Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries
Okay.
this new drone,
Arsenal Bird, yeah.
MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP.
Oke, ini misi ke space elevator ya. Halo Alip, welcome to the stream. Dual wielder. Itu F16 tuh. Aku lihat F16 di mana ya? Ini F16. Kita apa namanya? Tapi varian yang F16C sih. F2A, F15C, F15E, YF. Malah varian yang F15 yang lebih maju. SU57 kita beka. Ini SU35S. Kita beliin GPB. Oke. Kita punya deh ternyata F16. Tapi kenapa di sini varian F15 malah lebih ini? Nah, ya ini yang punya Indonesia nih. Aku kayaknya dia punya. Tapi aku lupa varian berapa ya dia. Ya kan F16C. Yang skin yang biru nggak ada kah? Ini yang varian US. Coba ah. R2R ini kok. Kita pilih part. Oh, bisa pilih skin juga. Sekarang. Ini spare. Ini cuma beda ini sih apa? Ini sih beda skin sama beda icon. Udah bisa ganti emblem juga dong. Indie Pride. Main di div apa? Ini div S. Kabarku baik kok. Ini div S, jadi difficult paling atas. Ini yang apa namanya? Wardog. Ini yang S Combat 5. Phoenix, Mobius. King of Mobius 1 ya. Aquila. Ini Grievous, Gaum, S Combat 0. Ini Garuda Squadron. Oh ya, dia singkat kalau ya bisa pakai Arkazetim. Ini yang dia collab sama ini Kotobuki ya. To be honest, Kotobuki aku seneng sih, soalnya gini. Kotobuki itu grafiknya mantep banget. Oke, kita pakai ini ya, apa namanya? Yang masih itu punya dang. Gak apa-apa, bahkan aja. Ya. Oke, kita ganti DS of Raskris. Kangen aku. Kenapa sih nggak 5 yang di remake gitu loh? Skin Patriot ini sebenarnya lebih ke Amerika sih. Emang ini pesawat Amerika juga. Pakai Osea kita part. Aku sampai lupa loh part. Oh my god. Kita kasih page, roll, yaw. Enhance pitch maneuverability. Stability aku nggak perlu. Siapa perlu stability kalau kamu bisa ini? Standar missile power mana teh? Nah. Hardpoint expansion, terus apa namanya? Special missile homing, reload time. Oke. Kita coba. Udah set sih. Let's go, mulai lagi. AC3 udah di remake, buset lama banget kalau AC3 ya. Yang trilogi yang orang-orang tahu biasa kan AC4, AC5 sama Zero. AC6 itu sering banget dilupakan, heran aku. Hunting S Pilot, iya sekalian sih. Kan apa namanya kan kalau dapat S Pilot kan dapat skin juga kan. Aku belum pernah coba F16. Oh. Aku skip. Ya udahlah. Aku mau di skip itu. Padahal itu aku mau air refueling. Ya sayang.
You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco.
Ya, F16 Indonesia punya juga sih.
Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty.
Tapi F16 juga hitungannya udah lumayan tua sih. Udah lumayan berumur, nggak tua-tua banget. Ops, kelamaan, rada kelamaan. Oh, kena ding. To be honest, ini pesawatnya rada berat, tapi aku seneng aja gitu pakainya. Ini kan juga hitungannya pesawat awal. Oops. Sama F16 dong. Wow. Hampir. Dia single thruster ya di belakang. Single jet thruster. Oh. You can kill me. Hampir tuh. Oh. Dia air brake itu loh, seneng liatnya aku. 3 remaining, oke. Ini nggak tahu kenapa mbak. Miss. Sama 16 loh. Bye. Ngeri, deket banget. Itu kalau AI-nya salah bisa mati kita ya, gara-gara ditabrak AI. Dan aku dulu pernah kayak gitu kejadian berapa kali nabrak AI di S45 dulu. Dia incoming sini ya. Kena nggak? Oke, miss. 2, ini kan 4 jadi kita bisa apa namanya? 3, 4. Woi, meleset semua dong. Nice. Careful there. Aku belum mau mati.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade!
What?
Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft...
Berapa banyak itu missile? Wow. Arsenal Bird ya? Untung dia Pak 4F ya? Banyak nyamuk. Alah, misilku juga udah mau habis lagi.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Itu kalau kena semua tewas tuh. Bantu saja misil mereka semua.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them. These guys will put down
Ayolah. Terpaksa pakai flare.
No change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
God help us.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I
Oke, kita bakal nyerang arsenal bird. Berapa banyak itu misil? Oke, ini dia mau area ini.
Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help.
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Kita kena tembak. Kena ya, kena misil ya. Aku baru nyadar. Kita kena tembak.
Let's maintain element. Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit! Status report.
Dan propellernya kita tahu. Itu misil semua itu. Pantesan tadi pada teriak. Kalau ada tim tadi enak banget ya. Tapi tuh Binus manuvernya F16 itu jelek-jelek banget sih. Lumayan kan. Cuma dia nggak bisa cepat aja gitu. Speednya kita boleh nggak masalah sih. Kita nggak seribu.
Caution, all aircraft stay alert.
Icing.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Pada tewas loh.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses.
Wow, apa itu? Mau? Ada shieldnya dong.
Save your chatter for the debriefing.
Save your chatter for the
debriefing. Give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Column 2's hit. Gotta send her back.
Okay, misi kegantian.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Column 2.
Kita apa namanya? Kita ganti buat ngehajar drone-nya aja.
Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Satu.
Copy that. Returning home.
MG kita kena.
Miss, that's a miss.
Ya, tahu Pak. Saya miss Pak. Saya tahu Pak. Deket banget itu. Mana sih? Di belakang.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, H Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Oke, kita disuruh nge-cover. Manuvernya lumayan loh mereka. Bagus juga manuvernya. Sip. Dekat itu loh baru ketawat. Itu terlalu depan muka itu ya.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
Damn it, I can't break away.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
Kita ini dulu. Ini ketinggian.
Retreating aircraft, prepare for combat. It's a bogey.
Ini kita misil ini juga udah habis
Column
lagi.
2, engage now. Attack.
Ya saya lagi engage Pak. 2000 nyampe kok ke 2000.
Caution, missile.
Satu.
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report.
Belum lock dong. Aku udah
Just
tembak
talk
aja.
to me.
I'm against an SU-30. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Misi kita di sini sih.
You're being locked onto. Mage 2, missile away.
That boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
What?
Mage 2, UAV down.
Okay. Ini lagi siapa ya? Sabar. Nih, bejel kita juga udah mau habis. Manuver mereka bagus ya. Ya S sih aku wajar sih. Ini harus jangan pakai F16 nih sini. Ini harus sedikit careful sama misil kita tinggal 15. What the hell? Ini harus hati-hati banget sama misil kita udah mau habis loh. Susah nih kalau ngejar kalau TPS. Sorry aku KPS ya. Dia di atas. Ya Pak, saya tahu Pak, saya lawan misil. What? MG banyak sih, ya udah MG. Gak kan nawat dah. Closing. Manuvernya bagus loh, ngebong loh. Itu terlalu lincah ya. Nah, beloknya enak banget. Misil habis. Wait, itu manuver kah tadi? My god, misil kita miss semua dong. Wow, itu tajam banget loh itu beloknya. Nggak kena boy. Why misil kita nggak kena? 4, tinggal 4 lagi. Misil kita nggak ada yang kena. What? Fast.
Not good. Brony, break off.
Retreating ally has been shot down. Damn it. We can't cover them in this foobar.
Alah, susah nge-handle ya kalau apa namanya. Coba lagi. To be honest,
shoot down those UAVs.
Manuvernya kuat banget, gabung. F16 kurang stabil. Aku sama stability gak gitu masalah. Cuma apa namanya? Lincah banget. Ini harus apa? Udah kita coba. Ini kan ada ini apa? Ada misil. Nope. Don't think focus. You told me to not think but that.
Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem squadron, mage squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Yowza.
Satu kena.
Missile, get out of the way. Get back.
Mage squadron, you're going
toe to toe
with the UAVs. Good work.
I'm spiked.
Down. Okay.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
Ini harus ada ini. Hah?
Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Kena nggak nih?
Retreating aircraft.
Miss the luck deh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Gargoyle
1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
Mereka di atas ya?
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
2.
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
Ini kita deketin yang ini deh.
NSU-30, root wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Ini harusnya kena sih. Let's see, kita coba ngedekat.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Kita langsung ke yang belakang. Semua kan?
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Who cares? Aku kalau nggak masalah aku masih bisa gini.
An ally's hit. Column and Mage, move in to provide support.
Nggak tahu kenapa. Opsi.
H2, UAV down.
Got one in my sights.
Fox 2.
Oke. Kita udah mulai nge-fight di sini. Oh, bisa gitu dong. Dia itu Cobra Maneuver kok nggak salah. Nggak Cobra Maneuver itu kan. Cobra Maneuver kan dia nggak terbalik. Sip, destroy.
H2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Ini lebih bagus kita. Ini kita nge-hell apa namanya? Knocker dulu. Knocker dulu.
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Going for the loner.
Snapping, miss. Okay.
Get your asses out.
Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Oke, lagi bantu.
Getting a little tight.
Kena itu harusnya. Mensat dong. Kupikir bakal kena. Ini apa namanya? Ini kita juga habis lagi. Misal kita masih banyak sekali. Annoying.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Got a lock on me.
Alamak.
Move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Manuvernya ya ampun.
Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Kita harus ngedekat lagi sih. Dekat banget loh. Guys, gak kelok. Ini harusnya kita bawa ini sih high performance missile sih, kok kayak gini. Atau bawa ini aja sekalian. Ada lewat gak sih missile ini? Pak, I try my best, seriously. Kamu pikir aku nggak mencoba kan? I try my best, don't worry. You be safe.
Mage 2, bandit on your tail.
Aja ya. Is, kedekatan tapi nggak.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
She's a predator.
Bisa nggak? Kena nggak?
Get Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Column 2 lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now.
Ayolah.
Sorry. Retreating ally has been shot down. Damn it. We can't cover them in this bar.
By the way, FPS-nya turun ya? Aku baru nyadar, aku baru lihat streamnya, sorry. Oh enggak, aku ini apa namanya? Aku mau coba dulu. Jadi ini kan S ya, ntar aku bakal pakai ini lagi ntar. Soal beda. Tapi aku mau coba clear pakai 16 dulu. Ya meski susah sih memang. Tapi mau gimana lagi?
Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back in
Abis ini kita udah langsung pakai SU aja deh. Emang ini udah mulai gila. Literally di satu itu udah gak ada apa-apa lah. Tiba-tiba di sini udah butuh pesawat high maneuver.
Mage 2, missile away.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. The longer it takes, the worse the odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Mage 2, UAV down. leave the AO.
Tapi dia
Allies
apa
will
namanya
lost
tuh?
pursuit.
Golong
Golem
dia
Squadron,
sama
Mage
golong
Squadron, hang in there
yang
and come back safe.
ini emang ceritanya emang fixed gitu ya, fixed counter ya. Ya kita kalau kita tinggalnya juga percuma gitu. Dia mau depan, oke.
Don't think, focus.
Kena.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Oh, kita kena strap. Kita
More
kena strap.
UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
Ini kita pakai ini
Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
dua. Ini nggak tahu bakal kena atau enggak.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2,
Ini kalau
engage
pesawat
now.
early itu memang
Attack.
kapasitas misilnya itu kecil sih. Nggak enak.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
UAV satu misil cukup. Tadi masih hit kok, masih hit, gak apa namanya, gak langsung hancur.
Golem
Coba.
2, status report.
Why aku nembak belum ngelok?
Just talk to me.
I'm against an Su-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Ya, coba yang satu ya.
Broken by the clouds.
Annoying. Manuver lincah banget. Ya aku dua itu biar sekalian tembak kena sih kalau satu miss. Rada boros kan?
Device formation in the clouds.
Push.
Bandit, right behind you.
Golem and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Kena?
Golem and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll
Oh iya nih, bener nih satu nih.
Get your asses out.
Yowza.
Oke, berarti kita benar-benar harus nunggu perfect timing kalau tidak.
bring them on.
Rada percuma juga kalau kita boros misil. Kena. Iya, elah sedekat itu loh. Ini gun strap aja lah, aku capek nembak misil. Misilku gak banyak soalnya.
The Mage Squadron still have their hot
Kena nggak?
just might make it out.
Nice.
Don't look back, just have faith.
Nope, you're not gonna get me.
We owe you a debt. We'll pay it.
4. Kita lihat.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
Aku mencoba ya.
Could mean life or death for us. Hurry up. I know. All we
Oke, sip,
do is
destroy.
fly away as
Mage
fast
2
as we
shot down
can.
Bandit.
This is getting a little tight.
Dapat. Sip. Nice.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Woo.
Good up, buddy.
Portrait aircraft. We'll let you take it
Ini
easy
kita harus
this time.
bubarin cepet nih ini nih. Saya yang belakang butuh ini. Kita lihat.
I'm dead meat.
Aku aja nggak naikin ini, nggak
I don't
naikin
get it. Why
akselerasi.
isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
4. Kita lihat ya.
Not good. Brownie, break off.
Oke, sebagian dong kena. Nggak semua.
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Oke, dia ke atas kita.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I try, oke.
Now, Trigger, can you help them?
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs.
Nice, mid air.
We owe it one.
Aku udah mulai bisa baca patternnya.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
4 NTR, tinggal 2 misil. 4 kena
Mage 2
semua. Oke,
smashed
sip.
Bandit. Good work.
Apa-apa, stalling nggak masalah.
Mage 2, walking.
How can I retreat with a UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2,
Teror. Itu SO30 ini sih. Apa namanya, kita udah tahu ya kalau misalkan yang udah tamat itu si Mr. X. Ammunition zero kita ganti ke misal. Open now. Harusnya kena itu. What? Hey, nice, kena. One more. Incoming speed kita ada kekencangan. Itu Mach 1 itu. Ya ini saya coba sayang, tinggal satu kan. Nah, kelar juga. Damn, that hard. That's hard. Pigeon pilot report one ready for duty. Wah, nice. That one tiring.
About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
Oke, withdraw. Dia kan ke arah sini ya, ke arah atas ya. Pegel, enggak bohong. Karena memang apa namanya, manuvernya belum mulai lincah. Jadi kita udah nggak apa-apa, kita pakai advance flight. Nggak cheating juga. That one lumayan sih. Lumayan lincah. Oh, ada landing. Oke. Bedanya kalau TNI AU dia apa namanya? Warna ininya. Warna apa namanya? Warna pesawatnya itu biru muda sama biru tua. Kayak model skinnya SU justru kalau yang punya TNI AU. Ini masih rada overspeed. Sorry.
Page 2, bank left.
Bank left. Okay, straight. Touchdown.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Okay. Touchdown.
Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders.
By the way, aku ke toilet sebentar ya. Enggak lama, cuma semenit.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Oke, udah kelar. I'm back. So propeller dapat. Well, no one cares. Next mission.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out.
Langsung down gitu ya.
15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out,
he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again.
28 tahun.
If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole.
This place is a shithole.
If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing Stretch for Life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down."
Burn Osia down.
No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Oh, dia mau bikin pesawat beneran. Rescue.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling.
Mr. Harling.
Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar.
Oke, terbang di awan.
If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Kamu tahu yang lucu soal ini? Misi pertama kita ketemu, kalau di Combat 5 ya, ketemu Presiden Harling, kita juga lagi misi kita lone, ngindarin radar. Ini sengaja memang desain misinya buat apa namanya, kayak Easter egg gitu, fan service lebih tepatnya. Dulu itu yang apa namanya, misi yang rescue Harling kan kita waktu itu di hutan ya, dan itu banyak radar. Kita ngindarin dengan terbang serendah-rendahnya, nggak boleh tinggi sama sekali. Ini kita pakai MPBM aja. Ini harus pesawat yang rada high performance ya.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Let's go. Operation like housekeeper. Cloud cover broken. Rescue the former president. Menyelamatkan mantan presiden.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Ya ini fan service banget buat fansnya Combat 5. Aku bisa aja sih dia pada di awan. Kalau di sini butuh awan, cuma kalau kamu makin tinggi kayak juga ini makin tinggi.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Santai banget. Ini harus ada ini sih. Lurus aja udahlah, cepetin sampai kita lewat. Ini kita bisa ngambil kiri sih. Ke kiri. Itu di tengah sebenarnya ada kayak tempat kecil banget. Kalau mau high risk bisa situ, tapi kita lebih baik nonton. Actually aku penasaran seberapa gede sih. Aku mau coba ya. Kalau gagal tinggal pulang lagi.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Nggak tahu sih itu bisa atau enggak. Aku penasaran. Let's try it. Tapi sempit banget gila.
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTD going home.
Nggak cloud sih sebenarnya. Can we do it? Let's see.
Mage 2, you're icing up.
Nggak apa-apa.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built a space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Iya sih, sebenarnya kan dia bilang awan ya, awan bisa awan. Aku kata lu beneran bisa dong. Hey.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Hang in there. Itu mempersingkat, sangat mempersingkat waktu. Thank you sekali. Kita kalau bisa taruh situ sih, oops. Ini aku sengaja terbang rendah sebenarnya buat ini sih game. Nol start dia misinya pada visual. Oke, incoming kita ada nyerep kok. Enak aja. Sip. Alright, you're right.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Oke. Ini sebenarnya misinya ini sih.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Targeting gun range.
Missile.
Sam.
Target is down.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile closing. Evade.
Missile.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Mage 2. Target down. Half of the SAM sites are down. Half of the anti-air guns down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Missile.
Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused.
Salah.
Good job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Missile. Missile.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Locked. All anti-air guns destroyed.
Tinggal satu-satu.
Destroy the remaining SAM sites and secure the LZ.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived.
Si Goblin dong.
Clear LZ.
Mission still in progress. Stand by. All SAM sites down. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatifora Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin, we're going up to meet up to VIPs.
Itu juga nama yang rescue pas rescue itu si Goblin juga.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Missile. Missile.
Nah, kan lebih enak semua pakai itu. Ya, pesawat yang udah benar-benar terbang.
Missile. Missile.
Rasa beda. Meskipun saya kok domain itu tau. Terlalu banyak kebohongan.
Fox 2.
Satu kan?
Missile. Missile.
Mana saya?
Missile. Missile.
Ambush! Fire on the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Ini kalau soal kita ngacurin ini.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Daripada drone-nya lebih licin soalnya.
Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Missile.
Shoot back!
Missile.
Aja.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Hurley! It's right there!
Bener mereka menemukan bagus.
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Kita jalan dulu.
Sea survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
We'll pass out from exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Sierra 2! That was thermal barrack! Rocket!
Damn. Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
You were swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Kita masuk plot aja deh. Damn. Misalnya keluar. Kita langsung ini ya FPS mode.
Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
I'm out of missiles.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
We found a Norwegian transport craft. Its engine
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
better than Mr. Harling.
Enaknya MPGM itu kan dia nggak perlu direct kena, jadi apa namanya kayak kontak dekat
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
One remaining.
Scholar 3! Engine on my 6! I can't get away!
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
lawan musuh yang susah tapi susah.
Mother Goose 1, take off.
Apalagi awalnya gede banget itu.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed is MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up!
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire warnings.
Kita baru selesai soalnya.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you, but this isn't exactly a fight.
UAV down.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Unfortunately, we have to do this.
Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1.
Golem 3, Fox 2.
Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Wait. Cepat amat contohnya. Harusnya belum loh. Dan kita lebih fire. Itu cepat banget. What the hell? Harusnya belum. Berarti kita harus masih.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support.
Well, to be honest, it
5
get
minutes
in
remaining.
the flame. Halo Yuki, welcome to the stream. Waktu itu Pak SU, tapi tetap fetish es pemberian perwarna.
Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, the forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up!
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work.
Mage 2 splashed abandoned. Good work. Roger. Send the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you, but this isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Someone's out the lighthouse. I need the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Chronicles 1 here. About to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUA can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report. Roger, continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Mother Goose 1?
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Ito, tiga.
Mage 2 splashed abandoned.
Lock lost due to cloud cover. Lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport. UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
The former president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
Mage 2! Mage 2!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire! I saw it!
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why.
Beda kalau ini kayak ada masalah ya ini, bentar ya. Aku coba ini OBS dulu, calibrating OBS dulu. Face capture aja nggak working. Sebentar ya.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
I mean, gimana ya? Aku sama misi ini mix ya. Soalnya juga dan pada akhirnya ingat pas di S.5 juga kan War Dog itu kan diduga ini kan pengkhianat juga kan, akhirnya displace kan. Itu benar misi ini sama kayak misi Mother apa namanya? S.5 yang dulu.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osia during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Misi 444. Padahal misi kelima ya, ironisnya.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial.
Udah di sidang ya.
He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes.
Kalian harus
A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack. Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Better than solitary. Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Deceive and disrupt the enemy in Erebos the base. Aku masih penasaran sama SU itu, SU 57 tadi. Dia bentuknya kayak ini ya, kayak hit ya. Kita langsung aja. Coba select skin, ada skin apa aja? Tapi btw aku suka loh desain desain ininya nuggetnya, listrik nugget ini karena bentuknya burung, menarik. Set, kita langsung.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Bayangin ini harusnya kan airbase ini, tapi punya SU-57 itu udah sesuatu banget. SU-57 kan soalnya high technology news plan gitu loh. Nggak mungkin dikasih ke narapidana doang. Halo Nopal, welcome to the stream. Wah, Ace Combat nice. Oh iya dong. Tentu saja.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders. Go to hell. All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woohoo! My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Damn.
You're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Ini kita cuma main hindar-hindar karena kita weaponnya di lock.
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? They're that convincing. Yes, the enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shooting? Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
I'm sorry, kita nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain.
Commander McKinsey? Damn it!
Komandernya tewas dong.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage. Show no mercy.
Finally.
After everything the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill after this starts?
This is the first unit.
If count's going
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line, too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Hey, shot at! What is this bullshit?
SU-30 dong. SU-33. Maaf, soal kita bisa pura ya, kita SU-57.
Count, check your six. Now.
1, 2.
A monkey can do this work.
Soalnya aku masih mager. Aku mau cari skor dulu. Wah, tinggi juga ya. Mereka pengirim SU loh kesini.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Oke, kita bakal pakai anti-air missile, right? Dan tinggal pakai
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that reporter gets dressed up real pretty.
Bye-bye.
Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Ekspornya pakai mic dong.
Bombers at high altitude.
Kalau kalah aja sebenarnya malu sih.
And look up.
Ini masih pakai mic, belum pakai SU.
Allow me to educate you.
Still, butuh 2
You get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We can't break away. We can't.
Just kills yourself.
Where the hell is he out of here? Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Surrounded? You only yourself.
Look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
All aircraft, act at your own discretion.
Okay, ready? Ito rada kejauhan kayak akan. Oh, excellent dulu. Aku akan ngejar mic-nya dulu ah. Oke, mic-nya dapat. Oh ya, SU-57 itu sebenarnya ini loh, karena stealth base aircraft loh, bukan ini. Dia dirancang buat stealth gitu. Nice. Dan yang terakhir, bombernya. Udah kejauhan ya bomber. Full speed ahead, let's go. Oh ya, aku harus ningkatin ini apa namanya, ganti modifikasi cara pilotnya. Pakai dia. Bomber down.
This is decent at what it's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Oh, banyak.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Negatif, aku
Now
jalan
he thinks
sendiri.
he's squadron leader.
sama game saya.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up.
Awaknya ini dong, ngebet kalau big man-nya bakal down. Kurang ajar ya. Oh, nope, not today.
Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out. Maintain balance.
This is a pretty nice ride. Its service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's
I mean,
guilty or
kalau
something.
misalkan kamu membangun S257 dari scrap itu udah prestasi.
More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Enemy interceptors firing.
Oh. Kalian lihat di sini kan? Crossing altitude-nya tinggi loh.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, and McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Sulit
I'm sure you got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Don't take all the fun away from the combat. Hey, I'm doing my
3
job.
targets remaining. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 2 targets remaining.
Gue serang
Big
ya.
squadron of convicts. Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Bandit invaded attack. Trying again. Go 3. Come on,
Dia di
target.
atas. Nice. All done. Meskipun nggak semua.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter,
Hyrule
Spare
kan
Squadron.
ini apa nih? Yang
Mission
jadi
complete. RTB.
mission accomplished.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Iya, kantor tower berhasil itu kena.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters.
3,000 meters.
Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank left. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high.
500.
You're
Touchdown.
past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Sip. Stop.
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
Oke.
I lost a lot of money for that, Trigger. Don't forget.
Dia bet kalau bakal mati dan
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again.
Nice.
Did I say you could take down the enemy?
Did I
Throw
say?
anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Saya emangnya apa namanya boleh? Udah nyametin, ditaruh solitary juga, kan kurang ajar. Oke. Next mission.
Bisa nggak ya sampai misi 10 ya?
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures.
Aku sedikit curiga kamu punya kecenderungan, Mas.
Every night.
Numpang lewat, oke, thank you udah lewat, Fadir. Malam namanya jangan lupa
They
minum,
were the men
oke.
tasked with guarding him in the air.
Udah sampai mana ini
jackets
masih
all bore the
tadi
same
misi 5.
A relic from a nation.
Sorry aku baru lihat, aku kalau lagi nggak bisa lihat chat. Good luck, have fun,
Decades
thank
ago,
you.
during the age of
Kesempatan
expansion,
dong, oh iya
the kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them.
Like ya.
Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation?
Apa itu
Can we
negara?
actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Ya ajarin lah kek, Nek.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dimitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy.
Kalian kalau nyadar itu anjingnya itu bukan anjingin loh, bukan anjing yang animasi loh, itu literal cuma JPG ditaruh situ. Easter egg ya itu apa namanya?
Like the moon,
Anjing salah satu developernya
around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there.
Okay.
We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it.
Kita cuma nge-scout kah?
Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Ini kita jadi apa namanya? Benar-benar jadi ini doang. Ini kita apa namanya? Select part dulu. Akselerasi nggak perlu. De-icing nggak perlu. ML nggak perlu. Kita nggak pakai ML. Ini dia malah nggak perlu homing capability karena dia apa namanya? Dia kan non-lock ya. Nggak ada lock on juga. Flight speed boleh sih. Pitch maneuver, roll maneuver, yaw maneuver. Tambah apa lagi ya? Kita detik algoritma aja deh. Let's go, kita sortie.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Jadi map yang hijau gitu ya? Map yang hijau? Map yang hijau apa? Okay.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack. We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before.
24.000
out of everything. Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare-Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat. Feel free to take them out. Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air powers, other threat levels vary. Think of it as this way, robbing of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Hey, you guys are getting out of line. That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Even regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again. Fox 2. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target. You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. I'm out. Return to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. Hey, your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off? You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like the head dog's finally come around. I'll try to build triggers. Rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do. Bunch of copies. All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile. That was fast. Keep up the good work. Right up.
Kita kenapa? Hey, mereka bagus sama aku. Aku udah dimikir parah ini.
Kurang ajar. Kalau kita lagi tahu tewas ya. Tapi emang sudah enak aktor ini sih aja ininya pesawatnya bisa kecil ya.
The enemy's gunning for me.
Oh.
These orders are insane. I'm with him. This is some serious bullshit. AA gun down. Confirmed kill on AA gun. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Missile away. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. I can dodge this! Hostile has a lock. Someone take out the AA. Bear 50 has destroyed a target.
Oh, berapa banyak itu misilnya?
Vehicle down.
Spesial misil kita juga belum mau habis ya.
They're after me.
Oh my god, annoying banget sih.
Missile away. Target destroyed. No. You haven't put on here
Ya, I'm having fun. Kalau misalkan kalian menganggap aku di tembak bisa untuk fun.
Break! Missile inbound! Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Ya sayang, aku tahu sayang. Beli ini. HP 88. Annoying. Kita gara-gara HP kita habis. Ih! Apa tuh misil? Kita ganti target dulu ya, ini enggak misi. Mana nih?
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Bandit in my sights.
Kita ini ya, tembak ini ya, sound.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Pag nge-flare dong.
One down. Box 2. Now the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. It's just one after another, like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Sosial has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, man dog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. Let's look into this doctrine thing. A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Dari tadi, like, coba mati. Kita target kita ngumpul, kita pakai bomber. Tapi buka dalam
Target is annihilated.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins. Freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer?
Masih banyak ya di sini base-nya. Oke.
Fox 2.
Sip, oke, let's go ya. Kita pindah aja deh. Udah dikit targetnya juga. Mending 5 kita sih saya buat export yang banyak satu clusteran. Yang ujung sebelah kiri juga kita belum ini. Episode udah rusak parah juga, udah 96% damage. Tapi swing. Nggak banyak itu.
Triggers destroyed all the trucks.
Masih ada West Tower ya? Tahu dapat. Yang ini banyak drone target sih. Kita 5 sisa 5 ya.
This is Sparrow 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Sparrow 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
I have big bomb.
Watch out for ice while you're in there. Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
What drone?
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and open fire.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
Did the jailer know about the
Bos
shit
kita sisa
he's
1 ya.
sending us into? The penal units are just pawns. Don't lie, you son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
The murderer's done it again. Think the odds.
Udah mulai banyak nih.
Missile launched.
Apa ini?
I fucked this again.
Drone berapa sih?
The enemy is after you, Trigger. Enemy got away.
5 minutes remaining.
Wow. Di misil terus.
Check your 6.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail. I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Shake it off.
God damn it! I'm hit. I'm still at the table. High roller missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Lewat bot roket itu bisa nggak ya?
Hey, someone's down. Who is
Biarin
it?
aku kalau
High
misalkan
roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Is Trigger still alive?
aku penasaran. Bisa nggak?
What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. No point. Retreat.
Kita bisa duluan.
Trigger's down.
Wait, aku mau coba tadi ya. Aku penasaran. Jadi kita jangan dari base yang sebelah itu. Base yang itu rada susah. Mending dari base kiri. Soalnya itu benar-benar banyak air ininya.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly
Aku
and
masih
be a
penasaran
target.
sih tadi. Itu benar-benar bisa diinin nggak ya?
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready to
Soalnya
enter your interceptors. Open fire.
terowongan itu benar-benar bisa dilakukan.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave it to me. Rolling the week is a kind of specialty.
15 launching missile. Hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of
Dan
yours.
aku malah masih kurang stupid. Oops. Oke, itu stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. Aku bukannya nambah speed malah ngurangin speed. Refleksku jelek ya. Kalau jadi decoy, iya. Jadi
All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right?
I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. Transport truck spotted. They're not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
We're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? The fire's still up and see reaction. At least stop it from spreading. All the bombs destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto. Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around. I know the penal unit doesn't get easy jobs. This is insane.
APC down.
Ready? Oke, jadi kayak secondary target yang satu cluster gitu.
Additional hostiles in the AO.
Sekali.
Target destroyed.
Clean.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
He's big enough though.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. We're gonna have to rethink the odds.
Dia tebak mesin kita. Asal aja.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Kena lagi. Ini kah? Di belakang. Double, box 2.
Bandit down.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Bombs away.
On time. Retreat!
Box 2. Spare 15, missile.
Oh, miss.
The enemy is after you, Trigger!
Oh. Hampir aja.
Spare 15 locked. Take out anti-air weapons and get away.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire. Bandit has fired a missile. Great!
Target is still alive.
Box 2! Box 2!
Loading missile.
Bandit behind you. Close it. Check your 6. Behind you. Box 2.
Misalnya. No, you're not gonna kill.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Spare 15, enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy in gun range.
Hurry up and break behind you. Turn and burn. Missile headed for you.
They have me spiked.
I need to get away. Breaking.
Oke, kita langsung ngatur base lagi.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another, like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will come. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, man, dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Missile incoming. Bandits in the tunnel. They're picking off from inside. Tunnel? He's gotta be kidding. Enemy missile cruising. Breaking.
Enemy in gun range. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Bisa dong ya?
I need to get away.
Oh, bisa dong.
Trigger crashed. Truly an idiot.
Got the company.
Raven? Bisa bener. Es combat dengan segala terowongannya.
Trigger, bandit behind you.
Terowongannya. Bisa beneran aku ini. Satu, dua, Fox 2.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Kita pindah ke ini aja. Yang lebih banyak kartu.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Incoming, all hit. Thank you.
Trigger's destroyed all the trucks.
Ini siapa belakangnya? Hoho. CH47 ya.
Spare 15 locked on.
Kita langsung ke base yang di atas. Bukan S combat namanya kalau nggak ada tunnel. Yes, indeed. Oh, tunnel
Finally
bawa
have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280.
UAV?
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Take it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Sorry, aku FPS ya. Aku mencoba biar enggak tenang sih.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns. That liar son of a bitch.
Oh wait,
Don't pretend like you'll serve any better. Continue with the operation.
What happens to a bat when the banker's out?
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat. Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
Dia mau mundur dong.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless.
Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
Can you keep effective anyway? Mereka bilang apa namanya? Stick with me. Nah itu then.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this. Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Wow. Ini harus hati-hati dikit. Hati-hati dikit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard. It's as difficulty what you expect. We gonna down a lot. Tapi setidaknya aku udah tahu sih. Jadi kita itu yang tunnel di atas itu udah bisa. Itu bisa kita ini. Kan itu lurus, jadi kita bisa kayak carpet bombing.
I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty.
315 missile away.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air powers, but threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty hits, of course. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Stop shooting me!
Later, needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Bomb down there. How about giving us the chance to stock up? I'm out. Returning to resupply.
How are we supposed to work without ammo?
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that
incoming.
base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Trigger, rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do. Vehicle down. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
Oke, kita pindah.
Before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Right up on you, numbskull.
Kita ambil saja nembak.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band?
Finally have a read on the targets.
What?
They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Vehicle down.
Itu satu tempat sih, kita coba lagi. Berat banget. So kalau ini targetnya harus di-release dulu baru kita
More guests on the horizon. Keep up the attack. Spare 15, target destroyed.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just keep us about big enough to go the air.
the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Spare 15, missile.
Yeah.
Chancellor flares deployed. Hostile behind, they have a lock.
Retreat! Bandit made an attack. Trying again.
Belakang.
Missile inbound. Breaking.
Spare 15, SAM site down.
Aku mau coba bantu penerbit.
Enemy has a lock. Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
What?
No, we got a fire. The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air
Aku mau
defense
coba masuk tunnel lagi.
Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
Bring a radio to lift my spirits.
Locked on bandit.
Agak penerbit.
Chaffin flares at 0.
The enemy has escaped.
Ready?
Trigger crashed. Drooling idiot.
Crazy. With my target trigger firing. They're protecting our flight path. They got a lock on you. Enemy missile straight. Hostile on your tail.
Missile.
Trigger missile.
Apa? Missile.
Getting on lock. Breaking.
Oh, banyak banget. 1, 2, 3 banyak. Ops, itu kena. Oke, nggak jadi ngeluh karena kena. Ini incoming, kita langsung serang aja biasanya. Set, kena semua.
Base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in.
80% damage.
It's just one after another, like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Sosial has one. Oh, says where and when pawns like us will die.
Kamu mau kemana sayang?
And they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, and maybe you gotta get to quit your heads off. It's solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Oh, incoming. Kayak gini deh, strateginya gini, kita jangan sampai terlalu ke damage di base awal. Itu soalnya gini, kita berapa kali salah ngemisil, kena misil berapa kali, jadi kita kebebanan di ending. Ya beginilah ya difficulty. Income benar-benar harus fokus. Ya, like I said, aku bukan sih.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Sperry?
When I do, I think
Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Routine attack. Enemy aircraft. Squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
It's a kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
We're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Cut the crap. There's work to do. All regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? All bomb is destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile. That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Right up.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off? You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like Bandog's finally come around. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
Akan nyicil itu, iya. Tapi kalau akan itu begitu masalah, kita tadi berapa kali kena misi. Itu yang bahaya.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day. The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that, full band? More guests on the horizon. Keep up the attack. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops. Spare 11, just do your job. Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. The murderer's done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Kita belum dapat ini.
No, we got a fire.
Dia nge-flare, oke.
Bandit in my sight. My God. Warning, bandit.
Trigger warned you to lift my spirits.
Enemy got away.
Sambil ngebom juga.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Mati saya sambil. Sembilan aja mas. Sampai bunyi. Si Hauka keluar. Oke, that's right.
Oh my God. Hurry up and break behind you.
Belakang. Right.
Spare 15, you're hit.
Yes, I know. Annoying.
This is how it works. You do whatever tasks you're given. Another miss.
Spare 15 lags the target. Taking evasive action.
Fox 2. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Kita langsung ke tower aja.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock. Locked.
The anti-aircraft are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire. Fox 2.
Trigger crashed.
Behind you.
Idiot.
No, wait for the tunnel. It's crazy.
Enemies on my radar. Get late to the party. Trigger, missile incoming.
What the hell?
Taking evasive action.
Itu orang persisten ya ngejar kita.
Turn around, enemy on your tail.
Annoying.
Cover them.
AA gun down.
I want it back.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
80% dong.
Yeah, target destroyed.
Kita kan kenal lagi deh tadi. Abisnya aku minum dulu kayak.
Locked.
My target failed. Fox 2.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Those here has one. Where and when contact us will die. Maybe they already know the
the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Bandog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off. It's solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing. Live is all you do. Look at the terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Triggers destroyed all the trucks.
Locked on bandit. Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280.
Dan kita masih ada drone, HP kita di sini.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? What about them on the news?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Fox 2. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
The enemy's answer just pawns. That highest son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. You're my dodge. I got some damage.
Kalau kita terlalu fokus sama ini, ntar malah kita harus terus sama drone. It's my playground. Come on, let's go.
Turn around, enemy on your tail.
Miss.
This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail. I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile. Shake it off.
God damn it! I'm hit. I'm still at the cable. High roller missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Wow, incoming. Stalling duluan.
Who is it? Trigger's wasted.
Wait, aku minum dulu deh. Kayaknya aku mulai gak fokus. Itu kita bener-bener kehabisan banyak HP di base kedua ya sebenarnya ya. Base pertama itu kita gak ada masalah. Cuma base kedua itu yang bener-bener berat gitu loh, karena memang tamnya itu banyak.
Some welcome.
All aircraft spread out and attack.
Some
welcome. To attack, right? I heard the regular forces are going to clean things up. It's just like before.
Ini belum ini loh, karena belum operation Farban.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Sperry? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We can.
Target destroyed. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Getting out alive.
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over and return. However, you guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? In gun range. Missile evaded. There's that president-killing bastard who could have service attack.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us are allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. All bomb is destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Ryo.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day. The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that, full band? The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target. You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Finally had to treat other targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take you from here. You've got a lock? No way! Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Chaffin flares at 0.
Spare 15 flags for target. I'll dodge that. No sweat. Yo, you have a foot on your trigger.
Oh, tidak. Kenapa aja masalah itu?
Spare 15, you're hit.
Harus dong.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Up. Come on, let's go.
Missile fired. Clear 9, locked on me.
Spare 15 locked.
Nice.
Maybe if we have some anti-surface weaponry.
Melelahkan.
AA gun down. Spare 15, launching missile. AA gun down.
Damage apa kan sih? Sana misil. Ya Tuhan. Berapa banyak sih?
Restart dulu deh.
Udah habis kita. Main jadi pengen main.
Langsung nge-burst banyak banget loh itu tadi. Like ada 4 langsung kena semua.
Sekali lagi. Mencoba.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the engineer interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
What? Langsung.
What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Trigger, rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to roll without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. The regulars like us are allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off? You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino. Damn, missed again.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day. The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? vehicles have been
Coba
taken
coba
out.
dulu
On to the next target. You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Sam down.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here. Being shot at. What is this bullshit?
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Jadi kan lebih susah. Butuh 2 kali hit.
Bandit in my sights. Shit. Vehicle down. Box 2.
Target is annihilated.
AA gun down. They're after me.
H47. AA. Annoying.
Missile. Confirm kill on AA gun. In gun range.
Oh, hampir itu. Mas, kalau
Vehicle down.
ini banyak.
Maybe if we had some anti-surface weaponry. Take that. They've got a lock. No way. Missile coming. Shake it off. Spare 15. Missile away.
Kita coba nggak itu drone nggak mahal kan
Spare 15. Locked on. Box 2.
Langsung kayak aja.
Confirmed kill on AA gun. They got a lock. No way. In gun range.
I'll do it. My finger's on the trigger.
Someone take out the AA. Spare 15.
Silau itu sorry. Bisa lah gak nyampe kalian cepet. Kita langsung lebih speed.
APC destroyed.
Itu belum semua sih, tapi ntar kita balik lagi.
Destroy enemy reinforcements at the base. AA gun down. Missile away. I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another, like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably even says where and when pawns like us will die. Maybe they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Vandog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a weather test. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Trigger's destroyed all the trucks. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops. Spare 11, just do your job. Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. The murderer's done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds. Locked on target. Spare 15, Fox 2. The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capability. Grab whatever you can and return fire. Enemy dodge.
nggak bisa ngegaruk halus gua enggak.
Hide and seek, here on.
No.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280.
Ya, drone.
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Vehicle down.
Ayolah, aku mau masuk tunnel. Fine, aku nggak masuk tunnel, whatever.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
There's no way this base can be attacked from the air.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Retreat! We're bandit back.
You think you're better than me? Come here.
Fired from the ground. This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller, missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller, missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High roller. He's been taken out.
Don't mix your pants over one aircraft being down.
Shit, aku jadi gak fokus gara-gara itu. Kena misil tadi. Ayolah. Try lagi, sekali lagi. Udah berapa kali ya try? Kita sampai jam 12 kayak habis misi ini kita udah lulus.
Some welcome. All aircraft spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things
Gara-gara
up.
susah banget.
It's just like before.
Terlalu maksa sih itu beda.
Blow the shit out of everything.
But hey, I still want to
attack,
show
aren't you,
off,
spare aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat. Feel free to take them out.
Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
Hostile has a lot.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed. Fire again. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air powers, other threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Cut the crap, there's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
Lebih gampang dari belakang sih. Keluar base tapi.
Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Right up.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly
Mungkin kalau
swatter now,
misalkan kita
Trigger.
apa namanya udah mau 90 kita mundur
You're
dulu.
giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full man?
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place.
Okay.
I'll take it from here. Trigger's taken out one of the AA guns.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
You freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer?
up. This bastard wants a piece of me.
Warehouse engine satu.
Bear 15 whacks the target. Uh-oh, missile fire!
AA gun down.
Kayaknya 4 itu. Langsung rata.
AA gun down. Box 2.
Oke, kita ngincar dulu gitu.
No way.
Satu lagi terakhir.
Someone take out the AA. Spare 15 locked.
Bear 15 is down to target.
Set. Damage pas 6%.
Hostile has a lock.
Setnya banyak banget.
Spare 15 missile away. A missile hit you.
Kena misil dong.
Chaff and flares at 0.
Kita ditembak sama pancing.
Missile incoming. Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Yes, I heard that.
Almost impossible to find an opening. We've got every angle covered.
Satu. Nggak usah lah. Ini masih banyak target ya.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing. The bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Triggers destroyed all the trucks.
Kita mundur dulu.
Visibility low.
Masih di banyak ini waktunya. Soalnya kita juga 40% daripada supply.
In gun range.
Kita resupply bentar. Untung dia bisa cepet.
Approaching return line.
Aku biasa kalau misi ini jarang banget ini apa namanya.
This is the control tower. Make your landing check.
Kita skip aja. Ini kita masih butuh vibe sih, like apa namanya? Soalnya kan di ground itu bakal makin banyak ya. Yes. Aku baru tahu. Aku nggak pernah ini. Aku nggak pernah ini sebelumnya, malah nggak pernah resupply. So aku biasa nggak pernah butuh resupply. Cuma karena ini kepake. You not even repair my plane, dude. Aku ngapain balik begitu? Ya pesawat. Really nggak di. Namanya bohong dong gue balik. Buang-buang waktu. Whatever, I mean. Oke, itu annoying. Tapi kan bakal ini juga apa dapat repair kayak gitu almost 20%. Menghadap ya. Kalau itu ngapain aku balik?
Enemy in gun range.
Max 3 loh speednya 3000.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
AA gun down. Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280. They're drones.
Please believe these drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Get around whatever you can and return fire.
The murderer's done it again. We're gonna have to rethink the odds. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? These are just pawns.
That lion son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Trigger crashed. Trolling an idiot.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Masih lebih?
Someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
High Roller is hit. High Roller is taking fire. What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
Take out anti-air weapons.
I'm getting behind the trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Man, you're useless. Everyone knows who played your numbers. I can't get close enough to try. I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Incoming missiles. Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best.
Ini memang ada ininya nih, ada skin.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise. Fox 2. 3 minutes remaining.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm not gonna have my more score. Captain.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid. Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Ya aku tahu saya aku bilang.
Tabloid, missile coming at you.
You wanna fight? Oh.
It's the mission and the ones who stayed, they're crazy.
Spare 15 locked. Missed target. I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Udah jauh dua. Sayang missile tapi ya udah nggak apa-apa. Ini cukup bertahan 2 menit.
Spare 15. Enemy's got a lock. 2 minutes remaining. Locked on bandit. If only I can bring a radio to lift my spirits. Breaking away.
Oke, langsung ke belakang.
This is a whole new kind of war. The enemy's got a lock. Spare 15 locked on. This is how it works. You do whatever tasks you're given.
Ready for the tunnel. They're taking off on this side. The tunnel? You gotta be kidding.
Missile hit.
Friendly down.
You're not like the ones who scurry back to the base trigger. I'll do that. Enemy's got a lock. 1 minute remaining. Never thought I'd say this, but you're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron. Congratulations from the guard dog. I'm touched. Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them.
Oke, eradicate the rest of them. I try. Nice, the run is blast.
Behind! 30 seconds remaining.
Miss. Finally, ayo na keluar juga.
Come on, hit those damn fighters.
Nice, begitu galau. Pasukan itu.
Wow, Trigger's the only one who's managed to hit the base.
Sip.
Okay,
Oh,
hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass. Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too.
Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
Itu si High Roller kan tewas. Damn, bro.
Some welcome.
That one tiring. SU-47 backroot. Lumayan sih, kita sampai misi 5 ya. Berarti ini bakal paling jadi 4 part lah.
You lost claims, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Solitary. Aku mau lihat movementku lewat radar dulu. Sumpah capek. Like, it's really tiring. Lihat manuver. Caca, real smooth. Dentak. Kita cepetin. Masa lumayan pegel ya, aku juga tuh honest. Sampai ini ku pegel banget buat nge-handle stickku. Balik lagi buat satu warehouse doang. Dar. Itu di bom. AV, kita ngejar AV nih. Satu. Tuh, itu literal banking segitu.
Satu. Aku penasaran yang terowongan sih. Dan kan kita mundur dulu ya tadi ya. Karena kita makin ada damage. Seingatku, oh ya ini kita udah masuk tunnel ini. Bom. Banyak tuh. S-rank dong. Oh nice. Super Tomcat ya skin ya. Oke, I guess kayak untuk malam ini sampai sini aja. That one tiring, not gonna lie, aku capek juga ya. Thank you banget udah datang semuanya. Tadi ada Ardi, ada DNA89, ada Ita, ada Ahmad Opal, ada Yuki. Urunan orang ya live ini ya. Ada Ivan, ada Faisal. Banyak deh tadi itu, oh my god. Thank you for coming. Mungkin kita bakal ketemu lagi dalam mungkin 2 yang jelas kita bakal ketemu Selasa sih ya. Kan aku Selasa bakal apa namanya Pokemon. Tapi ntar aku paling hari Sabtu bakal live-nya S Combat. Kita bakal tamatin ini S difficulty. Dan ya S difficulty emang susah. Thank you guys for coming. See you later in Monday Tuesday. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.